In Ivory Coast, President Alassane Ouattara has taken over formal control of the national army. The move signals the end of more than 4 months of bitter political violence. General Philippe Mangou, army chief under former President Laurent Gbagbo, is ordering all soldiers to return to work under Mr. Ouattara.
Mr. Gbagbo and his wife are being held under United Nations protection at the Gulf Hotel in Abidjan. Since his arrest, he has refused to sign documents recognizing that he lost November's presidential election. President Ouattara is dismissing speculation that Mr. Gbagbo might be sent to the International Criminal Court in The Hague. VOA's correspondent Scott Stearns has more on the transition of power from Abidjan.
Former President Laurent Gbagbo's Army Chief of Staff, General Philippe Mangou, says soldiers should report for duty Wednesday behind the new government of Alassane Ouattara.
There has been an important change in the leadership of the country, so the armed forces must now swear allegiance to our new leader. We are at his disposal for all missions that he wishes to entrust us with. The President asked us to secure the city of Abidjan and the interior of the country.
Securing Abidjan means rounding up pro-Gbagbo militiamen, who Mangou just weeks ago helped rally to the former president's defense. There's been more fighting as Ouattara forces move to round up members of Mr. Gbagbo's militant youth wing. French troops in Abidjan seized ammunition abandoned by Gbagbo soldiers from several sites in the Cocody neighborhood, where Mr. Gbagbo was captured after holding out in an underground bunker in the presidential compound. French special forces surrounded the compound, but say they did not enter the complex itself, where Mr. Gbagbo was taken into custody by fighters backing President Ouattara. French involvement in Mr. Gbagbo's capture has led to accusations of neo-colonialism by the Sarkozy government. Alain Toussaint is a Gbagbo lawyer in Paris.
L'intervention militaire de la France.
The military intervention by France is a serious violation of the sovereignty of our country. For us, this represents an unbearable coup d'etat.
Toussaint says Mr. Gbagbo and his family must be released immediately. French Prime Minister François Fillon says French troops in Ivory Coast acted within their legal mandate and will soon be withdrawn as their mission is now complete. Insecurity in Abidjan is still too much for many civilians who are moving farther north, where they're searched at checkpoints controlled by Ouattara forces. Those who remain are slowly coming out of their houses in more secure neighborhoods. Some small food markets are reopening, and some private vehicles return to share the road with UN peacekeepers and Ouattara forces moving to restore order.
We hope that this will never happen again in our country because peace is better than everything else. We need security because this thing is not over yet. Yesterday they came and broke my car. I can't go on like this. We can't eat, we can't come out of our houses. We're like prisoners in our houses for weeks now. It's impossible. We can't live like this. This needs to stop.
Security is clearly President Ouattara's first big challenge. He needs both the loyalty of former Gbagbo troops and discipline from his own forces, who must not carry out reprisal attacks that would not only taint the new government, but could inspire armed resistance from Gbagbo loyalists. Scott Stearns, VOA News, Abidjan.